I think people are a little bit too tense over the Welshness, especially. It's like, you can't make fun of anything to do with Wales. Chill out. We did a number of videos, and they're all out, so you can go and view them now. They're comedy videos. Basically, having a bit of jest over the Labour Party, Welsh Labour, that is, Green Party and Plaid. Now, go and watch them, because I've had a look at the manifestos, which I will bring the manifesto policies to you very soon for every party that is running for the Senate elections. But the policies that these three parties are proposing for Wales are ridiculous. So we thought we'd just take a bit of the mickey out of them. But there's one thing that we noticed in the comment section when we put this out. There was a lot of people who thought these were serious videos. Now, that's very concerning. But there was one particular fella, he actually apologised. But what he said was he just watched the first 2 seconds, which was of the Plaid one. It was Matthew going, we are the Plaid Party. And he turned off. Now, how do you expect to pursue the truth of what each party are proposing if you can't even get past the name? I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. And this is happening to people who are lefties and righties, right? You have to watch everything. Everything that I watch, if it's Plaid Cymru, Labour, Greens, I will watch the whole thing. I've watched hundreds of hours of interviews with each party, right? There's not much, unfortunately, on the small parties like Gwlad Heritage and everything like that. It's very, very little, actually. But for the bigger parties, there is so much content on the internet. But if you can't even get past the name, how are you going to be able to vote with conviction? You just can't. And I think this is what's happening with reform. Is that people hear the word reform, and as soon as they hear that, they switch off. So they don't actually know what reform are proposing. They don't know what they stand for. All they hear is everything about Nigel Farage, the name of reform, and they shut off. Maybe they didn't agree with Brexit, and because they didn't agree with Brexit, they don't want Nigel Farage having any influence over Wales. You have to listen to what comes out of their mouths. You cannot make an informed decision on who you are voting for without listening to what these people stand for. It's the most ridiculous thing. And again, I think it's this thing of pursuit of the truth versus entertainment. I think a lot of us just want to be entertained. We're not in pursuit of the truth. We have our own agenda, our own ideas. Matthew, what do you think about it?
See, what I think is that... what I think is that people take offence as well where they want to take offence, no matter what is there. Now, look, I'm not the best at accents. I gave it a go.
But you are Welsh.
I am very Welsh, but this is what I want to say. It's ultimately... we are taking the mick out of the parties and not the people. Just because I'm doing a daft, over or underpronounced or however poor accent, it does not mean that I'm taking the mick out of the Welsh. I am Welsh, fully 100% Welsh. I love Wales. I love my language.
Yeah.
I cannot speak it, but I love the Welsh language as in I support people's right to speak it and want to learn it. Great. I am extremely proud of where I come from, which is why I'm so frustrated at these parties that say they're for Wales, but really their policies don't reflect that. And we are taking the mick out of the policies and the parties and not the people.
Yeah, and I think this is what we want to pick up on, is because Plaid Cymru will use the Welshiness to promote the fact that they think they are best for Wales. You can't judge someone and their policies on an accent. It's so dangerous. I think we've got to pick up on this. And can I just let you know as well, the Green Party video where Matthew was doing a Lancashire accent, he's not taking the mick out of people from Lancashire. That's because...
Let me say, a relatively poor Lancashire accent. My wife is from Lancashire.
And she, when I first met her...
I practice that whenever we go and visit my wife's family. We practice it in the car and I go, oh, read good, and it's a bit of fun, and it's just a bit of fun.
And she takes the Michael out of her own accent, so it's not just Matthew. We have to loosen up a bit, right? I think people are a little bit too tense over the Welshness, especially. It's like, you can't make fun of anything to do with Wales. Chill out. Right, chill out. We have the capability of taking the mick out of ourselves and just being free and easy with who we are. This is not serious. So I think what those videos showed us is that people need to be a bit more honest about the content they're watching, because they're not watching the stuff that they need to watch to vote correctly. And this is such a problem.
And let's just reiterate, when you say vote correctly, you mean because other people take that wrong.
Yeah, like voting correctly doesn't mean that you have to vote for the party that I want you to vote for. Voting correctly means there's a way to vote. And the way to vote is you've researched, you've had a look at everybody's manifestos, you've listened to everybody and what they say, and then you make an informed decision. That is what is called voting correctly. And unfortunately, that is what we are terrible at doing, but we have to do it in this election because too much is on the line. So there you have it. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Look up, Wales.